Put the damn truck, man. Oh man, I'm hitting things. Oh man. Hey, you want to know how to drive a truck, man? I'm about to teach you right now. You watch the damn video, boy. Yeah, we're here to talk to you today about backing, turning techniques. Okay, I'm using this toy truck so that way I can be up above it because I myself do not have a boom camera or what the hell ever they call it in Hollywood to get up above my actual truck. So we're using a toy truck that I bought my son for Christmas 2 years ago, I think. Anyway, before we get into all that, I got to give a shout out to my buddy Patrick. He just had a baby girl. I want to say congratulations to Patrick and his wife. I saw a picture of the baby. She's real cute, real cute. We're going to have to get your baby hooked up with my baby down the road. Anyway. Alright, check it out. First thing you got to worry about is your tandems. Where are your tandems? If they're all the way to the back, your off tracking when you turn is going to be huge. If they're all the way to the front, your ass end of your trailer is going to swing out and possibly hit things. So it's wise to learn how to drive your truck, practice your truck, and become one with your truck. Okay? Because each truck's turning radius is different. Alright? So, we're talking about parking spaces first. You're at a truck stop, you're parked up for the night, and you got to get out to go to work in the morning, okay? Rule of thumb, people. You do not want to pull out of your spot and turn too soon, because you'll end up hitting everything, ripping up the guy's truck next to you. And a lot of times, if you notice here, I put the box a little bit more forward than the cracker box over there, because that's how these guys park. They don't park straight. It's not a perfect world, people. So you're going to have to learn how to make these tight turns in these truck stops. Rule of thumb is for any turn, you want to wait till your tandems are about to where the swing needs to be. Once you pull out straight enough, then you can start your turn. Okay? Whether it be a hard turn or a soft turn. But once your tandems are clear of your the object that you're turning from, you'll know that you won't hit it. But also, too, with that being said, if your tandems are all the way forward, I told you 2 seconds ago, you're going to have a lot of trailer swing on this side, because that's the side that we're turning, right? So you got to be careful. Don't swing too far. Don't turn too early, because you'll end up ripping this guy's mirror off, and you won't even see it because you're on this side, okay? So make sure you do it nice and slow. Make sure you got plenty of room, especially if the situation's like this, where you're parked up perfectly straight, and the guy next to you did one of these numbers the night before, and he parks literally right on top of you, and now your truck is totally not centered in the space anymore because he parked all up on you. So now when you turn, you know, you got nowhere to go. It's kind of hard. And when you make that swing, guaranteed his mirrors are coming off. So you got to figure it out. You may have to wake him up and tell him to move his ass out of the way. Alright? Same thing with backing techniques, people. It's all about your setup, okay? I tell people all the time, tandems all the way to the rear is the easiest way to do a backing maneuver. Why? Because you don't have to worry about the trailer swinging on you. All you got to do is worry about pointing it in the hole and getting it in. With your tandems all the way forward, you're going to have a lot of ass swing. You don't need all this ass swinging around in the truck stop. Unless you're looking for lot lizards or something. But we're not here to teach you about that today, people. I'm trying to teach you how to park this thing safely and properly. Alright? When you come into a truck stop and you find a spot to park in, you're going to want to pull up next to it real close. Okay? And we're not doing no blindside bullshit. We're doing standard backing here, people. We do blindside backing in a day cab because we have a window behind us. But anyway, pull up with your truck shoulder, you're looking out your window and you can see the spot. You're checking out the spot. You're making sure there's no nails, no objects that can flatten your tires, okay? And you're looking at it. You're inspecting the spot, making sure you can fit, okay? Once you are good to go and you're going to pick that spot, before you even move the truck, you're going to turn your tires to the right as hard as you can, and you're going to come out and do what's called a 45-degree setup, okay? You're going to get to about here, right? And then you're going to cut it back and do the same thing. And then you're going to pull forward as far as you need to. But as you can see, the further we go, the straighter the truck gets. So you want to stop right before you get to about where there's no angle left in it. Now, granted, this is not a 45-degree angle, but the trailer is still technically pointing towards the hole. That's all that matters, okay? Now, when you stop the truck and you get ready to back up, you throw your flashers on, you honk your horn, and you turn your wheels the opposite direction, okay? And you start to back up. Very nice and easy, okay? Remember, this isn't a test. You're in a truck stop. It's different out there. You line it up, and you straighten it out, and you use your mirrors. Use a spotter if you have to. You know, get it in there. I don't care how many pull-ups it takes you in a truck stop. As long as you pass the test without doing too many pull-ups, you're good. Because each truck stop is going to be different. This guy may be parked all the way like that, and the other guy may be parked all the way like that, and you may need to... And situations like this are going to suck because you got to pick this spot. Now, you're set up for your 45, and you're coming in for your 45, you're nice and tight, and you're getting all lined up and everything, but now you can't see the truck back here because he's too far back. You're going to need a spotter because you don't know where the hell your trailer's at and where the hell the front of his, where the hell the front of his truck is. So it's just a mess. It's a mess. Same thing for turning, people. When you're coming to make turns in the city or wherever, use your shoulder method. When your shoulder gets to the intersection where you're turning, as soon as your shoulder reaches and you can see the line, the shoulder line, you then make your turn. And you follow your tandems around, nice and easy. It doesn't matter if you overshoot. If you overshoot and go into the oncoming lane and there's nobody there, you're good. But if you undershoot and you start taking out stop signs and telephone poles and all that other shit, you're going to be in trouble. Okay? Remember, people, when you're making turns, you want to use your hood mirrors and you want to watch your tandems in these mirrors. Watch the tandems in the mirrors, people. That is going to be the key to your success when making these sharp turns in cities and when you're doing these backing maneuvers. I tell you all the time, it's all about the setup in a backing maneuver. If your setup is wrong and you're all jacked up out there in the middle of the truck stop doing this shit, you're going to be out there all night trying to get yourself into a spot. I watched a guy struggle with a spot. He had a spotter and everything. He couldn't get it. I waited for him patiently to give up on that spot. I pulled up. Bam, I was in it. He's like, how'd you do that? Magic. It's practice, people. Practice. Anyway, look. If you have any questions about this, hit me up in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button. Share this with your friends if it was knowledgeable. Helpful. Knowledgeable, helpful. Same word. You know what I mean. I'm also going to put a link in the description box of when I was in training and did this very same backing maneuver that you should use all the time if possible. Okay, it's the 45-degree setup that I did when I was in training. I nailed it. I nailed it every single time, almost every time, without doing any pull-ups. If I do pull up, it's very little, just to adjust. But you'll get good at it over time. Okay? So, thanks for watching. You know what to do. Oh, hi, babe. What's for dinner?